That you already know how to set up the clay, set up the bat, and all that kind of stuff. We're just gonna directly start to make a bowl. So as usual, start spinning the wheel, and you lubricate your hands. Here we go.
Do you like to explain centering?
So for centering, just make sure your left hand is pushing against the clay as steady as possible, and then your right hand just push from the top to center the clay. Like so. So now the clay is centered. We're gonna start opening the clay. Open the hole in the bowl. So for making a bowl, you gotta know that no matter how wide your the base you center is how wide you want the base.
Base of your pot.
Yeah. How wide you want your base to be. Now we're gonna open a hole by using your two thumbs. Make sure you add water into the bowl. Lubricate it.
So what are you doing now?
Leave a bit of thickness at the bottom so that you can form a foot for your bowl. So now the clay is open, we're going to start pulling it to the shape of the bowl that you want. And when you're pulling, you want to make sure that you spin your wheel a little bit slower so it doesn't go off-centered. So you take your sponge, left hand squeeze from the inside, right hand squeeze from the outside to pull up the bowl. So again, that's my first pull. Now I'm going to do the second pull. First squeeze in the bottom, lift it up the bowl.
And when you're pulling a bowl, isn't it important to also go outward?
Yes, it is. And you want to make sure that your rim doesn't go too thin because your bowl is going to be spraying out. Start from the bottom, gradually pull the clay up. And you want to make sure that your rim doesn't get too thin. Therefore, as you're pulling it, you want to compress the rim, like so. We're going to do one last pull. So now, as you can see, the basic shape of the bowl is done. So if you like the shape as it is right now, this can technically be done. But if you want the curve of your bowl to be a little bit nicer, what you can do is take this tool, pull the middle rib, and then you use your right hand to curve the tool like this, leaning out the outside of the bowl, and your inside finger push the bowl against the rib tool so that you can form a really nice curve on the outside.
You can also do this with a wooden rib, but sometimes it's harder to do curves, so you can't bend them.
So as you can see now the outside I have a really nice curve. So now the shape of the bowl is basically done. What you want to do is, because you want your rim to be nice, you want to take your sponge and wipe your rim like this so that it doesn't have any sharp angle. Now I'm going to clean up the inside. That's your bowl. And make sure you use your finger or anything that is sharp to make an undercut of the bowl. So it's easier for you to lift it, to cut it up from the back once it's dry enough. Like that.
Alright, all done?
Alright.
Thank you, Will. Still filming.